Show, good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Just about to get started, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And we're underway in Arlington. Fouled off. He was late. deGrom in his 12th season, 37 years young. And he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Stays alive.
Ball 2.
That one drifts inside. Lace down the line, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The first baseman, number 22, Dan.
And that's in there for strike 1. Just starting out here in Arlington.
That's out.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Man at second. Swings through it for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here is Aaron Judge. Big time power.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And Judge spoils that one. In the dirt. The throw to third, and he's got no chance. He's out.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back in Arlington, and today's starter, Cam Schlittler. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Ball.
And that one hammered, carrying well. And that one is out of here. He goes deep in his first at bat off the bench. The Rangers score first. It's 1-0. Here's Josh Young. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just off the outside edge. Ball two.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
No.
The 1-0. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Out of here. Corey Seager goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Jake Berger in the box here lets that one go for a ball. On the ground. Throws to first in time. 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 4, Andrew.
That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball one.
In the air to left center. Bellinger under it. And the inning is over. Back at Globe Life Field, top of the second, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ahoy.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Tracks it down for the out. 1 down. Late with the swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Here's the 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. Jason Dominguez digs in now. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video. Because
runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. Pitch misses
that's
there.
A ball.
And now it's even 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
Really
No.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle, base hit into center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Ryan McMahon in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Oi. Ball 2.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back in Arlington. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka.
Ball.
Close,
that's
but
a
call
ball.
the ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Got him looking. And quickly 1 away in the second. Ball
No,
1,
off the
no
plate.
strikes.
Outside. Ball 2.
Just
Outside.
missed. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He muscles that one out of here. And they add a run. It's 3-1. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Tap dances out of the way of that one. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. Fought off foul. 2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Alejandro Ozuna getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. And a strike on the outside edge.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 0-2 now. Got him swinging for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
That one's in there. 0-1. Almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Out of here. A solo shot. And they close the gap. It's 4-2. Ben Rice will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. There's the strike. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Rice wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's the 2-2. Sets him down looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1.
No, that's down.
Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's
you just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
Hard hit left side. That's the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Young. And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Out towards right center field. And that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. Got him. Out number 3. Back at Globe Life Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
On the ground right side. Berger takes it to the bag, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The designated hitter, Jason Dominguez.
That's a ball.
Tap back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Outside for the breaking ball. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Back in Arlington, ready to go, bottom 4. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen
Ball
for him
one.
to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Hurt.
Well, these
Ball.
Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel
Ball
straight
inside.
to it. That's great work right there.
Haggerty stands in now, looks at that one inside.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
That
Ball,
misses.
no.
Ball 2. Rudder takes off. High fly ball, right field. Judge has a beat on it. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And now a wide throw to third.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next to hit, Josh Smith.
Ha!
Runners at the corners, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
In the air, left field. Bellinger sizing it up. Brings it in. So the batting order turns over. And now the right fielder, Alejandro Ozuna. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one almost got him. Foul ball there. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back in Arlington and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Close, but
no.
called the ball. Ball 1.
Ball
Right
2.
now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Smoked on the ground a second. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
High! Did he
Grisham
swing?
checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen.
Ball.
The Yankees down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Ben Rice, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
He doesn't get a knock right here. That pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down to third baseman, Josh Young.
Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Fouled off left side.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
Ha!
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Popped in the air, left field, and there's one down. One out man at first. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger, 1 for 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jake Bird.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ball. That's down.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. And it's fouled off. And a count 1-2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham moving under this one. Makes the grab. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. On the ground to Jazz. Play made, that ends the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, top six, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Outside low, and that is ball one.
Yep.
Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. No question about this one. It's out of here. Aaron Judge leads the yard. And we are all tied up. Number 55 into the game. He's been so good against lefties.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Gets him to chase after that one.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game because the pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs. I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Tied at 4. Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Ball.
The next pitch misses. 2-2. Next one in the dirt. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Yep.
Dominguez wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Line drive. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Wells in the box now, takes strike 1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Catcher challenge, will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two on, 1 out. Line, and that's a base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-4.
No.
That
Ball.
one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. You leave something out over the plate.
Base hit into the outfield. The throw home. Tag.
He's safe.
Not in time. Safe. And they lead by 2.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Gavin Collier.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter now, Jose Caballero. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Here comes Wells around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
No.
Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. McMahon on third. Caballero over at second with 1 down. That one
That's the ball.
inside, and it's 2-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers
Ball
are trying
outside.
to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that'll
Take your
load
base.
the
Ball
bases.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So up next for New York, Ben Rice. 0 for 3 in this one. This is again 5 in a row.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 2-2.
Foul ball.
1 out, bases full. That's
Ball.
down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Struck him out looking. And that drops in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there. Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one not close. Full count now. This one in the air center field. Carter under it. And that's the third out. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brent Hedrick. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Bottom half of inning number 6 from Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. Haggerty up for the third time here, watches that one miss.
Ball.
Outside low, and now 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. So now with 1 away and a man at second. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 1 out and a runner at second. Now a pop-up on the infield. McMahon takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, selecting number 19, Ale Hartwell.
Ball.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cal Quantrill. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's been a great free agent side.
Ball 1.
Quantrill goes 6 feet 3 inches, 195 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And first offering is fouled off. Yankees up by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. And
Ball,
misses
no.
inside.
Ball 2.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. And it is gone. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-4. Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Jason Dominguez. High fly ball down the left field line. Haggerty going back.
That's
and
foul.
that is foul. Here's your 1.
Ball.
Quattro back to work. That one ripped. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Ball 1.
Man at second. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 1-1. Runner breaks for third. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Dominguez, the runner at second with 1 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one almost got him. Out towards right center field. Carter on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Jalen Beeks.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
McMahon in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that skips in the dirt. Strike 2. Stays alive. Man on second, 2 down.
That's a ball.
That
Ball.
one misses. And a full count now. Struck him out without a swing. They limit the damage here. Back in Arlington, set for the last half of the 7th. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Check
No, that's
swing.
too
He
high.
held up. And that's ball 1. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges. The Yanks leading by 4 near the bottom of the 7th. swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Bellinger raging back towards the wall, reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Jake Berger, the next to hit. And there's a base hit to left. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two on, one out. Little chopper rolls foul. In the dirt, but kept close. One, two now. Got him swinging. Fernando Cruz on the pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Kyle Higashioka digs in now. 1 for 3. Cruz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Ripped into right center for a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. Now a 3-run game. It's 8-5. Oh, that fastball drilled him. All loaded up. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Fouls away the first offering. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back in.
And that will end the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
No.
Bunting for a hit.
Foul
And that's
ball.
just foul.
Ball 2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Ball.
Late on that fastball. Goes down looking. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Ben Rice. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. That clips a corner. Left field. And that is that. Back in Arlington, leading off, Josh Smith. The Rangers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
McMahon fires over to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Number 19,
in the air, right field, Judge on his way over. 2 away. At the plate, Josh Young.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
He swings and fouls one off. Got him. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
C-Ride.
Judge rips that one. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Late swing, foul to the left. Check swing. He went 0-2 now. Popped up. Berger under it. And there's 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Chisholm in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's the 2nd out. So now the DH spot, Jason Dominguez.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th.
Oi.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And
Ball
that one
3.
upstairs. Haggerty gets under it. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W. Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Ball. Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now. This one smoked on its way out of here. He sends a rocket to left, and they inch closer. It's 8-6. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
Pulls that one foul. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Ball.
Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.